Wanted to talk to y'all today. Jump right into it. AAU basketball. Want to talk about bronze, gold, silver level teams, the registration process, and also like why teams play down, and vice versa. Why do bronze level teams play in gold? So let's dive into the registration process. So the registration process in AAU basketball, when you register a team, for those of you that don't know, you're gonna register. It's gonna have levels. It's gonna have D1, D2, D3, which is gold, silver, bronze, or it'll have gold, silver, bronze, or it'll have it basically what level is your team. And so the tournament directors, they try, and I know it's a money game, so that's a whole different topic. So like if they're trying to fill pools and get teams. So at the end of the day, there's gonna be some teams in there that that aren't supposed to be there just because of the money thing. And I understand that. But as far as the coach, director of a program, if I'm registering my team, I'll know, and I'll always ask like who's in the tournament. You know what I mean? Like so I can see the level of the teams. And but as far as like a tournament director, when the public sees it, they won't say like advanced, intermediate, beginner. Just because, to the public, if my team's a beginner, I don't want it to say beginner. I guess that's like, people just look at it differently. So it might say like South Side, East Side, North Side. But as a program director, I know what levels those are. But if my team wins, like if my team wins and I'm in the bronze or beginner division, I don't want it to say, this is what I think other people's thoughts are. I don't want it to say beginner division winners, so then when I win, I can say I won the North Side division, and even though it's a bronze level or beginner division, nobody knows it, right? So that's why tournament directors do that. But as a coach, as a program director, most times what teams are going to be in your pool, and basically a pool of teams. If you don't know, let's say there's 8 teams, and in one pool, so they might break it up, like A and B, and just in that one pool. But if there's a gold division for, let's say, 6th grade, then there's a silver division for 6th grade, and there's a lot of teams, so there might be 8 in gold, 8 in silver, and then so they break these pools up to where, okay, gold division has pool A, pool B, which is still gold division, right? And then silver might have A and B, which is still silver division, but they never play each other just because they're different in levels. So when I'm talking about, how these coaches and directors know where their team is being placed, they know. So if I have a gold level team, I put them in a silver division, why would I play my gold level team down a level or 2 levels to win championships, right? And then why would I put my bronze team in the gold division, right? And another thing people don't know, if there's only 4 teams and I'm the tournament director, and let's say I got 2 silvers and 2 golds, and that's all I got this weekend, I'm going to contact the silver and be like, hey, I only got 4 and 2 of them are gold. So a good tournament director is going to contact you and be like, do you still want to move forward with it? Or cancel it, right? The good ones will tell you. The ones that are just greedy, they're just going to come out with a bracket or come up with a pool, and then you're just in there. And this is all I had. We had to make it go. Versus giving you the option of pulling your team or not. As far as these gold level teams and playing down a level or two to get wins, it's weird because the game is so deep that winning trumps pretty much everything. It just the way our society is, winning is most important, right? And not to everybody, but there's not to everybody, but to more than not, winning is everything, even over development. And it shouldn't be like that. But everybody likes a winner. Everybody wants to win. So even if the integrity of it is jeopardized to win, some people are cool with that. Even if I have a gold team and I see, oh man, there's a lot of teams in that division, I can go silver and win though, but I'm not gonna win gold. We done lost the last couple that I tried gold, same team to beat us last week by 10. Some people look at it like that versus saying, man, we about to go at it again. It's the game is watered down, and a lot of people are delusional, and it's hard to basically understand what everybody's thinking, right? Because you got the delusional parent, you got the delusional director, okay? Then you got the parent that's not delusional and the director that's not delusional. And then you just got all these just people that everybody's not on one accord. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not on the same page. So it's always going to be this confusion, and AAU basketball is so big that it's going to be hard to say, oh, okay, no, you guys are gold, you should play gold. You guys are bronze, because there's money involved. So when there's money involved, it comes down to trying to make money, and as far as the tournament directors go, but as program directors, some feel like winning is everything because you got parents on you, you got players on you, you don't want to lose your players, so you have to win, right? Some of the time, you have to be able to get a couple wins here, So if I'm a parent and I put my kid in your program's supposed to be elite, but you're not winning elite tournaments, but then you win, a silver division, but I don't know it, then I'm happy, right? Not me, but that's just how it works. So there's a lot of confusion, and I don't know how we would ever get back to where it's gonna be right. Of course, it's always gonna be blowouts, but I'm talking about gold playing down and then bronze playing gold. That shouldn't happen, right? If I have, and I claim that my team is elite, then I don't want to play development teams, right? If it happens, okay, it happens. But then that's where you take that team and you play them up. If they're just beating everybody in their grade, then play them up, right? But if you're not even dominating your grade, then there's no need to play up, right? And I just think that, like I said, the integrity of it all is, you have eighth graders playing on sixth grade, and like I'll say, like, it's, if your kid is in eighth grade and they're playing in a seventh grade pool that clearly says seventh grade or sixth grade, I've seen it both ways. If eighth grade playing sixth grade, eighth grade playing seventh grade, that's wrong, right? So it's, like I said, the game, but winning to some people, regardless of at what cost, is what's most important to them. We could talk about this all day. So my thing is this: if you're a gold level team, then don't duck the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, play top level competition versus winning silver and holding up a trophy. Like, I know you're silver, okay, but you should be playing gold. I know that you're in the sixth grade division, but you got seventh graders on your team and you won. But a lot of people don't know that, and it just looks good on when you take the picture. But in reality, man, we know what's up. And then as far as the bronze level, like, stop being delusional and put your team in development or bronze level competition. There's nothing wrong with it. Right? But some of y'all are delusional. Okay? If you're getting beat 58-4 and it happens on multiple occasions, then you shouldn't be in that division. If I sign up for gold and we getting beat 58-4, 38-6, and 28-2, I'm not playing in that division no more. We gotta back up. Same thing. If I'm winning 58-4, 58-4, 60-3, okay, we gotta step up. Let's play a higher grade then. So it goes both ways, right? It goes both ways. Or like, it's some, and I don't know. Like I said, winning cures a lot of that. If my team is getting beat up and then we win a tournament, then okay, I'm good. And I understand, like, a lot of people feel pressure from parents that pay these fees to win. And some people are like, I got to do what I got to do to win. No, but the one thing that we're missing is the development part of it. What is it teaching? You know what I mean? If I'm in sixth grade and I'm playing against fourth graders, who's getting better? Not the sixth grader, right? So it's, and some of y'all know who you are, but you can continuously do it. So, like, let's get the placement right. You know what I mean? Like, if you think your team is good, then play in the goal. It's not like, there's nothing wrong with competing, right? There's nothing wrong with competing. Some of y'all try to duck all the smoke and play in DY tournaments, which is a development tournament, and play in a bronze level development tournament in the DY and still don't win with your silver or gold level team, right? And some of y'all, so you might as well play where you're supposed to be and develop these kids. And some of y'all on these teams, you have the talent, but you can't coach. It is what it is. Some of y'all just can't coach. You can't make in-game adjustments. Okay, you have trouble with personnel, right? You're in a zone defense with 3 minutes to go and you're down 10. Like, those are, like, you can't coach then. Okay, some of y'all got all this talent, can't develop or coach, right? But y'all want to be out there acting like you doing something, right? Like, the development of it is the like is what we doing. Okay, the best coaches make adjustments, right? So, and I don't want to get too far into that, because we're talking about these placement of teams, but that has to do with the coaching and the program director, because you got to know your personnel, right? If you don't know what personnel you have, then then you shouldn't be coaching, right? You shouldn't be coaching. I mean, let somebody else do it. Okay, so that's my take on it. Like, don't run. Okay, regardless if you win or lose, there's lessons inside of every victory and loss. There's lessons, right? So, and then as far as like program directors, I mean, y'all know what y'all doing. Okay, you guys take a team to California or Portland and lose 48-0, 48-2, 36-5. Like, what part of the game is that, man? Come on, get it together. Right? It's nothing, like I said, there's nothing wrong with the development portion of it. You just got to be more strategic and doing a little bit more research when you schedule, when you register your teams. Right? Like I said, I have elite teams, I have development teams, I have in the middle of the pack teams. Right? It's easy to do, but we got to get back to the development of it. You know what I mean? Everybody's just putting together teams and can't coach. You don't know how to run a program. You just out there. You know what I'm saying? Just looking crazy, mismatched uniforms, like it's crazy. So, like, we just, I mean, do it the right way. I understand winning, it means a lot, but the development means more, right? So let's try to get that part of it right. So at least, like, there's,